Hello everybody, my name is Jacob and today we are going to be starting iRacing. I am currently a rookie, so we're starting out in the rookie series of the road racing global Mazda MX5 Cup. So that's what I'm driving at the moment. I'm going to be doing a few laps while I explain what the hell this is as I instantly go off track. Join here, we've got a guy behind us, that should be fine. So this is a road racing series on iRacing. What is iRacing, you might say? Well, iRacing is a racing simulation game, some might say the highest tier, but potentially also the lowest tier. Although iRacing is a subscription service with also paid content, which annoys me a lot, but I've got 3 months of iRacing, so I might as well make the most of it, make some videos out of it. I'm really enjoying playing it at the moment. Today's race is Laguna Seca, so I'm coming up to the corkscrew now, the famous, very blind, tight chicane, I suppose. This one right here, bloody scary. A bit of a slide out of there as well. So yeah, this episode is going to be replacing the Minecraft episode, Minecraft episode 5, because I haven't finished that episode yet, but hopefully I should be getting out those Minecraft episodes every week or every other week. Trying to make sure it's on the Saturday instead of feeling guilty about the fact I haven't uploaded in 2 weeks and uploading it on whatever the hell day I finish it on. So yeah, this is what this is going to be. I'm going to try and upload one of these a week, which shouldn't be as difficult as Minecraft. Minecraft takes a lot of editing, takes a lot of work. This requires about an hour of my time. And then half an hour of editing on top just to cut some bits out. That was not a third gear corner. You can generally take that fourth gear, just lift off a bit. This is a corner I really struggle with. Either I go way too slow or I go way too fast. I think I've had one lap so far that's been actually almost perfect. This is another lift off. A little bit off track there, got an off track warning. On the qualifying, that's not going to be great, so we get 2 laps of qualifying. This is currently practice before the session. Oh god, into the corkscrew, overshot that a bit. It's fine. Trying to concentrate whilst actually trying to get some decent laps in is difficult, especially when your hair's in your face. Oh god, right. So I am racing with the Thrustmaster, don't remember the make and model, never mind. Wheel and pedals, sequential shift, so obviously automatic clutch. This thing doesn't have a pit limiter, which is very annoying. Fortunately, first gear might as well be your pit limiter. You can only go maximum 35 mile an hour in first gear. Even if you're bouncing off the limiter, I've only ever gotten it to 35, and I think I was slightly yeah. It's been a while since I managed to get it to 35 in first. So, because the pit speed limit here is 35 mile an hour. So on the bottom right there is my black box. I can't change it to fuel because that's the hotkey is F4 and F4 is my recording key. So a slight clash there. Let's do a little downshift there. That's what what I used to do is give it a little blip on the brakes and downshift and generally shift up about the apex of that corner, but I've now switched to lifting off in 4th gear Oh, a little bit of an off track there and a slow down. Yeah, so then we've got a 10 lap race, which will be nice, and yeah, right, I am going to get on with qualifying, so I'll see you back in the pits. Okay, turn my engine on. Here we are for qualifying at Laguna Seca. This is week 4, season 4, or season 4, week 4 if you prefer. Coming out the pits, we're going to get our outlap over with and get on with our one of 2 qualifying laps. Hopefully I get the lap in the first lap that I do, so I've got the second one to improve instead of just get a lap. I just want to be able to qualify somewhere, not look like an idiot, which is what I normally look like. By choice. Entirely by choice. Okay, turned around this corner into the corner that I just had a spin on. Into this one here. That was good. Okay, obviously this isn't my actual qualifying lap. We get 8 minutes to do our 2 laps, so we get a decent amount of time. Generally I just go out first thing and then wait for the session to end. I use that time normally to have an in-lap, calm down, especially because I did attempt to, because obviously I've done this race a few times now, because you can do it as many times as you want within the week. My best position is currently 5th with a strength of field of 1,336. So close to being elite. I'm so disappointed in it. Alright. Anyway. Enough jibber jabber, here we go. Put your jibber jabber. Into 5th. Braking late-ish. Kind of early actually for the first corner. For me anyway. Off the throttle for most of it, back on the throttle, into 3rd, try and hold it in 3rd, a little bit of braking required for this corner, up into 4th, lift off, turn in, back on the power, and coming around into this turn here, it's starting to look pretty good, but this turn will probably be the end of me. It isn't. We are round, albeit slowly. Better than nothing. Alright, into the turn I span on. Don't know whether I'm going to put that in the video or not. Decent. Okay. 1 minute to here is about my average. It's probably going to be a 1:45.7, something like that. Which isn't bad. Into the corkscrew, use a bit of engine braking. Around there, very close to getting an off track there. Coming round into the what? 3rd to last. Braking a bit early, gonna make that a bit slower. It's probably 1:46.3 now, but that's fine. A lap's a lap's a lap. It's not very often I get my first lap actually on the board. And pedal to the metal all the way to the line now. With one more lap of qualifying to go, and it's actually a 1:44.2. That is my fastest lap ever, and I can still improve. Alright. Okay, not going to improve this time. So I'm going to check the standings, and let's check the standings here. Just pull off to the side. Not that it matters, you get to qualify on your own. And come out here. Results. That puts me in second on the grid so far. Okay, it looks like we're going to be starting 4th on the grid. We've been bumped down by, I believe, Dylan Peters and Jacob Washburn. There's the checkered flag. So we'll be able to go on the grid in just a second. Yep, starting 4th on the grid out of 11. Stop on the grid here, first onto the grid. Yeah, boy. Oh, so excited about this. This is the highest I've been on the grid. Highest I've been before was 7th on the grid, I believe. Let me just check that. Oh god. I should probably start my engine. Head on to relative. Okay. 4 red lights. Buzzword saying 4, green, green, green. That's a pretty average start, I'll be honest. Got the number 4 car coming up the inside here, so we have to stay to the right. Whoa, nearly getting punted there. I'm going to have to get a replay camera for that. Whoa! Just pulling onto me on the front there. Coming out the first corner, just kind of swept into my nose. Fortunately, we both held it together. That could have been disastrous for him mainly. And looks like the lead cars are going to be pulling off ahead as we make a mistake into that corner. Going to keep it wide as that guy comes in. This is not a corner I like to have someone on the inside for, but looks like we're going to have him. It looks like we're going to get the run up here. This might be a move into corkscrew. I don't particularly want it to be. Whoa! Coming across the track there. Oh, we got some netcode errors there. I'll get a replay up for that. It may have been my fault, but I'm not too sure about that. I was right there. He's coming up the inside. I'm going to defend on the inside. Whoa! Coming across the track. Where's the sorry button? Sorry. There we go. Got pit in, pit out, left, right, sorry. I'm in 3rd though, so that's the benefit. And only have 4 incursion points as far as I'm aware. I'm just going to try and take it a little bit easy while still being competitive, because that guy is slowly going to catch up. He's only 2 seconds behind. And I'm starting to make mistakes, because even though he's all the way back there, I do feel kind of pressured. And I wish I knew the mute button. But it looks like we're going to be in a little bit of a league of our own for now. So just going to try and keep it smooth. As my leg is literally shaking right now. Could have been a bit faster into that. I have to say, when the that red car came flying back across, he was properly flying across. It was kind of funny to watch as a car shoot through the air in front of me. As sad as it was to have, you know, taken someone out. Don't know whether it's my fault or not yet. We'll find out in the replay later. I might just do a crash report at the end. But yeah, god damn. I do feel bad about that green and white car. I did really just cut across the whole track there. I really overshot that corner, and that was entirely my fault. No contact, thanks to him, but really good avoidance there from him, but that obviously took a lot of time off of him. I'm not too happy about that. Sim racing is a very gentlemanly sport. Ish. You're still racing for yourself at the end of the day. You still want your position. You know, you're going to fight. I suppose there's not so much point fighting too much higher down, lower down the field, but higher up I'm definitely going to be defending third here. Okay, now we've got 10 incursion points. Oops. When did that happen? Nearly a spin out there. Having to go really slow through the corkscrews so as to not go off the track, but it looks like we're still way ahead of 4th position here. Number 2 car, Jonathan Cavell. Might be the guy that I cut across. If it is, I'm going to let him through. If that guy ever does catch up to me, the one that I cut across on this corner, I will just let him through. Okay, that's not looking good. I don't want to get 17 incursions. Really won't help my safety rating. It's already at 2.11. It starts at 3. Try and pull away from this guy, but it seems to be working. Seem to be losing 1 or 2 tenths a lap. I really just need to plant it a bit more through there. Oh, we're gaining time on him. I don't know what's happened. Only about 2 tenths, but it's still something, isn't it? Really, I'm just scared to plant it through there. I don't really trust the grip in the tyres. Too many times as I've just gotten mad oversteer. I've just got to remember to try and just get it through as fast as I can. And back up to the corkscrew. We really are in a league of our own right now. Going into the corkscrew, a bit too hot, but we made it round. And actually made it round faster than that guy. Okay. Oh, no we didn't. So of course it's relative time that was really bad. But at least we made it round the corner. Into the last corner once again, trying to brake as late as possible, coming down to 2nd gear as we turn the corner. Try and get as wide on the outside as we can. Yeah, so this is just a bit of a... It's kind of interesting though, to see that, well, personally I've improved. I mean, obviously that 144 quali time was bloody brilliant. The best time I've ever gotten, even in practice where I've really pushed, is and even on test drive where I can get a setup, because obviously this is a fixed setup thing. The best time I've got is a 145. So obviously just a massive stroke of luck, probably. That was definitely also a lap that I saw I could improve a lot on. So I'm going to be looking to get laps like that in the future. Got to come down another gear. For some reason to me it's starting to feel like quite a short track. I don't know why. Okay, that's just a little bit off there. That's going to slow us down, but fortunately the number 2 of Jonathan is a lot further behind. He must have gotten a slowdown or something. Gone off track or something. I don't know. But he's a lot further behind than he used to be. The drivers ahead, Powell and Jacob, just having a little battle, I think. Kind of letting each other pass a little bit. And we've got a yellow through there. I don't know what happened. There's someone behind me. can't tell whether I'm catching the car ahead or not. I suppose I'll keep an eye on that lap after lap. Starting to get a little bit shaky now, I need to calm down. I have not yet got a podium. Best finish I've got is 5th. Which was, it was actually the first race I ever did. I came 5th. It's still the best result if you take into account strength of field. It's the championship points that are currently logged. 47, then the race after I got 46 points because the strength of field was a bit lower. Slow car ahead. That is the car of Jacob, the number 3 car. Okie dokes, I don't know what happened there, but he must have gone off track a little bit. Just brake a little bit for that, try and get speed round. That kind of worked almost. It does seem like Jacob has better pace than me though, so I'm just going to try and stay on his tail, see if I can keep in a slipstream or something, get further ahead from the cars behind. Not really looking to gain that position. If we can though, that would be amazing. Looks like we've got a better run through corkscrew. Always got to analyse your opponents. Coming around into 4th as we come up into the braking zone of the last corner. And we are gaining on Jacob now. He must have some damage or something, but kind of hindering him. Oh, and he's just bounced off the wall. He definitely has some steering damage. It's the only time I've ever done that, that's for sure. So it looks like we're going to be potentially getting 2nd here. If I can keep it on the track. Keep it nice and smooth. Possibly gaining a little bit through corkscrew every time, maybe not throughout the rest of the track, but definitely through corkscrew we gain quite a bit of time as he pulls ahead again because I make a mistake. I just came in a little bit too hot to that 3rd corner there. And we have slightly pulled away from the number 2 car of Jonathan, which is nice. Around there, no brakes. You've got to be really brave about that. Like I say, I used to shift back down into 3rd with a dab of the brakes there, and then after watching someone else do it and get a faster time than me, I adopted their technique of just lifting off. Some people lift off through that corner as well, but I'm not up for doing that, and I was not paying attention. That's not great. Really pushing the limits on that corner that time. And this straight where I actually seem to catch up with Jacob a little bit. Apart from that little mistake, I nearly slid out on that corner there. 2 laps to go. Sometimes takes a bit for the things to update. Really just lift off through there, coast it round until you get pointed in the right direction, and then just floor it out. A little bit like this corner, just coast it, get pointed in the right direction, need to turn in a bit earlier there. Oh, and he's off the track, and that puts me into 2nd. Try and not destroy my engine by shifting down one too much, because obviously I'd slowed down for Jacob there, and it looks like he has actually disconnected. He's decided he doesn't want to continue in this race, so I'm just going to try and take it easy here, get these nice last 2 laps in, just without any issues, without any errors. Sorry about that. It's something I do when I'm a bit on edge, which I definitely am, although that also means I had no hands on my wheel. obviously I don't get force feedback. I don't have a wheel that does force feedback, otherwise you'd be able to hear the force feedback right now, because I have a mic that just sits atop my desk, and that is bad. Need to pay attention. Oh god, nearly had a spin. So yeah, my visual input for, you know, the road is all in the visuals and the sound. I'm in second position. God damn. Did not expect this. Just coast around, bit of throttle, because I kind of turned in a little bit too much, a little bit too slow, but no problem. Slow and getting round is better than fast and yeeting yourself off the track. That was a better turn there. I feel like if I turn in fast enough, I'm only going to have to like half lift off, kind of go half throttle. I'm not too sure though. I'm still new to obviously this car and iRacing. Like I said, I've only been playing it for a few days. Playing it since 2 days. Wow. Off the track, can't be doing that anymore. Cannot be doing that anymore at all. Lap car ahead, probably in the pits. Car behind us has caught up a lot. Okay, we cannot go off track anymore at all. If we do, we're dead. But I've also got a push. There's a car 3 seconds behind me. Can't go off track, can't spin, otherwise I'm disqualified on the last lap of this race. So I'm just going to take it easy. If he wants to pass, I'm just going to let him. If he does get close enough in this lap, it's unlikely. But I can't afford contact or off tracks or anything like that. I can't afford a battle. To be honest, it looks like we're going to hold our position. It's looking good. I'm just going to use my old technique to get through here, because I always know it brings me to about the middle of the track, which is one of the other reasons why I assumed that that one's faster, and he really is gaining on me now. Down into the corkscrew. Oh no! And we have been disqualified on the last lap at Laguna Seca. No, why? Why? Oh, I hate myself. I just turned in too early to that second one. Man. God damn it, right. Carnage report, I suppose. And we get that white car, we run wide, and he just kind of pulls in on me. Very light contact there, but other than that, it was pretty darn clean. The red car coming up here. He was the one going for the overtake on the corner that I don't like being overtaken on. And there we are. Really pulling it around there. That guy's spinning. This guy managing to get alongside me because I went wide. Really just pulled behind him, followed him through. And this is the incident, as the guy spins out there. Alright, this is the first major incident. He did pull across the track, didn't he? He did. Ooh. I'm going to go ahead and go to this view here. Yeah. It was kind of a mix, I think, but I have to say. Yeah, you just kind of... Yeah, I was trying to go for the inside line and just didn't work out. Two people actually going off there, and then another collision there. And then if we fast forward a little bit, we've got the incident with this guy. He went along the outside here with the guy bugging out in front. He does, again, he just pulls in, but obviously I go a little bit too deep into the corner. Obviously, as you can see from down here, I'm still braking, all the way up to the apex. But let's have a look at that from his view. On the chase cam here. Yeah. So coming in, he comes on my right. I wasn't far enough over, but he pulled over a little bit to try and defend in the braking zone, and I think there was just a little bit of contact as well that spun him out a little bit there. So anyway, this has been iRacing. This has been my first... Oh, I was second, man! I was second! Oh my god, I'm an idiot! Oh, god damn it. Right, well, yeah, this has been iRacing. I'm really annoyed with that, but that's gonna stick. That was... God damn it. You live and you learn, I guess. Thank you very much for watching. Leave comments in the description for what you think, who you think are to blame for each and every bloody crash. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you did enjoy. And consider supporting me on Patreon. I'm going to be setting up a specific iRacing Patreon supporter thing, so that if you want to specifically just support me being able to do iRacing, then you can support me via that on the same Patreon page down in the description. But support me via that, and any money I get from Patreon supporters that are part of the iRacing support group, whatever I'm going to call it, that money will only go towards iRacing. Whereas any other Patreon money will go towards things like a new bloody steering wheel or a new monitor or a graphics card might help first. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next week. Goodbye.